Everybody's there.
Is it going to be easier if the papers are off or not?
Yeah, you're going to start working with these fabrics on the side. Now again, the pattern called for you to leave these, all of these pattern pieces should have been cut off of a group, right? That you didn't shift around or move. So this pile should reflect the same layers of fabric as this pile.
Yep.
Okay, if you didn't do that, then you're probably already mixed up and you don't have to manually do it at this time, but you will want to check each tree to make sure that you get some varied fabrics going. All right, so starting, you can take your papers off and working with just the fabric, we're going to leave the top right hand triangle there as it is. So that's your top piece of fabric, okay? On the left top, you're going to take the top piece and move it to the bottom on all three piles. So I now have a new pattern of my color scheme for background in all three trees, in all three blocks, I should say. Move across the aisle, okay? Okay, I'm hanging on. So that one should be done, yeah. There you go.
And this one?
No, leave that one as is. I don't know that it's necessary. Like, I'm going over to this piece now. Second one down on the right-hand side. Okay, take two pieces of fabric and move it to the bottom.
I think yours are already mixed up.
I'm already mixed.
Is it like Jenga? I don't know Jenga.
You're just switching the fabrics out.
So as long as I know they're going to be switched in, doesn't matter.
Take two from the top.
We're going to end up with the same one.
No, we don't.
No, you shouldn't have this. Well, it depends on how many fabrics that you like. You were to use 10 different prints. In my case, I didn't, so I'm going to have some repetition. There is repetition in my backgrounds, but they're separate. They're separated because I have 6 different fabrics.
Okay, so you need to do these two?
Yes. Look at her. I'm doing her work, and she's out there telling me.
And this is on all of them?
Yes.
Just on. Okay, we've only done 3 pieces now.
Yes.
Correct?
This piece.
We've done the third now. It's the third background. Wow.
Background piece J. Take two off the top and put them under the bottom. I need to get paid
The
for this.
reason I'm going back and forth across the tree is that I don't want the same kind of effect going on both sides. Like if I have repetitive pieces, it's going to show up in the pattern. It's going to become quite like uniform. We don't want that.
So as long as they're mixed up, however.
All right. We're going to this piece now. It is on the left-hand side. It is a background piece. We are only working with background pieces at the moment.
Okay.
Okay? Take your background piece. We're now at 4.
Okay.
We're down to the 4th piece of fabric. So we're going to take 3 off the top, 3 off the top, leaving the 4th. It should be a new piece of fabric, or if you have repetition, you have repetition. And that's the way it is. So taking 3 off the top.
Mine's all mixed up, so I spend the time fixing it.
Oh, come on. And move across. Again, we're now taking 4 off the top. And all you really need to see is what was the last fabric, and then just throw it under, but I know that will confuse them. Over to the other side. We're now taking 5 off.
Sorry, where are we, right-hand side?
We've just finished right-hand side. We're over to the left-hand side again.
F.
Piece F.
We're at F?
Yeah.
Yeah.
L, I can't do it. I
Okay,
gotta start
okay.
this out first. And how many come off the top of that?
So we need 5 off that one?
5. Yeah. Just waiting for all of them. An easy way to follow up is whatever you left on top on the previous piece is the last one to pull away and go below the next grouping. Okay, but yes, we were at 5. Whew, 4 more to go, okay?
Nope, 5.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
Just keeping you honest.
Well, cheapers. So we're going over to the right-hand side. Continue the process. I think we're at number 6.
These are going to be really nice.
Not touching trees or trunks.
You did that one.
I just
Yes.
did, yeah.
Yes.
If
So
you,
I'm going to have
6.
I'm going to have to improvise just
Yeah.
to make sure
sure.
they aren't adjacent to each other. Is my
Yes,
key.
absolutely. That was one of the things I had to do because I do have repetition as well. So you can see that I have 2 of the same in this block, but I tried to keep them as far away as possible by this action helped a lot, going back and forth. All right, left-hand side, bottom corner. Okay, left-hand side, bottom corner. We're now at, oh, what are we at, 7 or 8?
7.
7. Thank you. Yeah, so you're going to have a little repetition. How many pieces do you have?
10. I'm going whole hog. Blue.
Yeah. Okay, let's go over to the right-hand side, bottom right corner. Rotate your fabrics.
9.
Number 9, yes.
Bottom right,
Bottom right-hand corner.
lifting 8.
Lifting 8, yes. Okay, good, lifting 8. So we all have 1 piece left that we haven't rotated. So that's your last group to rotate, okay? Bring the bottom piece to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right. So what you have now is a solid tree of one pattern, a solid trunk of one color. You have multiple prints of your background fabric. If you have repetition, just try and make sure that they're not adjacent to each other. Spread out amongst your tops. And we are ready to sew.